Hi, day 2 of the 100 days challenge. What are we talking about here today is a video of Gary Vee that was published a few days ago about pushing content online. I'm gonna put the video in the description. The main idea there is Gary Vee is talking about the fact that he's using a lot of handles and different handles on different social media to actually propagate his message. Of course, Gary Vee is a huge influencer, and no one will be offended to see Gary Vee 300 times. He said 367 times per week. That's just insanity in terms of number of pieces of content one person can produce. But Gary Vee has a huge team, a huge media company, and he can afford that. He can have a lot of people, and then with AI today, pair them with agent, and then there you go. They bring that agent, they can publish like 500 pieces of content every week. But I was wondering, why would one person want to do that? Why would you want to publish that many content? Isn't quality the best thing to do? Then I realized that, well, the answer is pretty simple. As a software engineer, when I was starting my career, I used to build pet projects like on a weekly basis. I had 2-3 pet projects going on at the same time. But my goal there was not to make money out of this project. It may be silly from my perspective, because it would have been great to just try to monetize whatever I was doing, which I'm doing right now. But it was about acquiring the skill set, like the repetition, the 10,000 hours, and becoming really, really good at doing it at scale. You wake me up at 2 in the morning, I can just go ahead and fix your problem. And to me, that was volume to get to quality. And so many of these projects, I don't even remember them. Some of them brought me quite a lot of money. Hackages end up being probably the most successful in this project as a collective. But the thing I realized there is doing this project, rebuilding a tool that exists, sharpen my idea generation process, right? So publishing 100 times, 500 times per week might just do the same in terms of like getting the repetition in and trying to better understand which content works here and there. So, but how do you publish that many content in a week? And that's where I built spidersocial.dev, and I'm using it to basically blast the internet with my product and see which one was gonna work. So it's an agent-friendly publishing tool. I'm turning that also into a content creation tool for the product. So you can put a URL, and then you will try to generate a set of marketing content for that, and then make it available for approval by human, and then human approve, and then ship it. So that is one of a dozen of projects I'm working on right now, and then I know that this one is the central piece of it, because it allows me to push my content at scale on the internet and see which one works. So think of Gary Vee teams reduced to an agent platform, where you can basically pick an API key, share that with Claude, and so on and so forth, and it will take care of scheduling and give you a beautiful calendar to know what goes where, and then give you analytics on what is performing well. And I'm building into it ways for it to actually decide to remove content based on the fact that they don't perform well, and try to push them at a certain time of the day intelligently without you intervening in there. Or if you want, just put you in an approval thing. Yeah, okay. Let's not make this video a publicity about spidersocial. What I just want to put forward there is pushing a lot of content. That repetition on daily basis makes you better. At some point you're just gonna be pushing maybe 10 times a day or 10 times a week, and then you end up having higher quality of content because you know what works. And to be honest with you, I don't know yet. So you might hate me for this, but I'm gonna have to blast you with content. And yeah, we have a goal, 2 goals. That €1 million revenue in 100 days, and then that sub-3 marathon. Even by training lately, I realized that I can even do a 250 marathon, 250 something marathon. So yeah, that's it for day 2. We spent time on spidersocial. Really a message for you is this YouTube channel is about me documenting the journey of going back to a better place financially, to show that to my kids in the future, to let them know that working hard is part of what a human being do. They also take care of their community when they do so, and yeah, train. And if I do train for a marathon and do it well, and if I do those things well, everything else will just fall into the right place. Right, so that's day 2. I see you tomorrow for day 3, and keep building. And yeah, I'll be probably talking more about the experiments I'm running and a product that I'm building, and so on and so forth. Cheers.